You ever notice how every budget projector sounds the same? Every listing says Full HD 1080p, 10,000 lumens, 4K supported, smart Wi-Fi. You scroll through hundreds of them, different names, same pictures, same promises, and somehow all of them cost around $70 to $90. It almost feels like the perfect deal, until you actually look closer. Because here's the truth. Most cheap projectors under $100 are built on illusion, not innovation. The photos look amazing, the numbers look impossible, and that's the problem. They rely on marketing brightness, fake lumens that don't exist in real conditions. They stretch a 720 panel and call it 1080. They promise smart features, but still need a Fire Stick just to open Netflix. And yet, people keep buying them. Because they're cheap, and because every video online makes them look like mini home theaters. But you and I both know what happens next. The box arrives. You plug it in, switch off every light, and for a few minutes, it feels okay. Then you turn on a lamp, and the picture disappears. The colors fade, the edges blur, and you start turning off every bulb in the room just to make it usable. That's not home cinema, that's compromise. Most of these projectors, whether it's the ones from Amazon like King, Elephas, or TMY, use brightness numbers that mean nothing. They'll say 10,000 lumens, 12,000 lumens, 15,000 lumens, but their real brightness is barely 150 to 180 ANSI lumens. That's only bright enough for a dark room. So when you see those glowing marketing photos with lights on, remember, that's exposure trickery, not performance. Then there's the Full HD 1080p tag. That doesn't mean the projector outputs 1080, it just means it can accept a 1080 signal and then downscale it. The panel inside is still 720p, so you're not watching HD, you're watching compressed HD pretending to be full. That's why text looks soft and movies never feel crisp, no matter how much you adjust focus. And the sound? Most cheap minis use a single mono speaker that rattles at volume 7. So people end up buying a Bluetooth speaker to fix the audio problem, which instantly adds $30 to $50 on top of the cost. Now your $79 deal quietly becomes $120, and you still don't have a smart system inside. The pattern repeats everywhere. Same plastic shell, same wheel for manual keystone, same 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi that stutters when you try to mirror your phone. And because most ship from overseas, you wait 2 or 3 weeks and sometimes get the wrong plug for your region. That's why people think cheap projectors aren't worth it. But what if one of them actually was? What if a mini projector under $100 finally got it right? That's where the SimplifyTech CineX mini projector changes everything. It's not pretending to be a $900 theater projector. It's designed to fix the exact problems that make budget ones frustrating. Instead of fake numbers, CineX focuses on balance, real LED brightness that stays vivid even with a lamp on, and color consistency that doesn't vanish at the edges. It runs Android 11 natively, so Netflix, Prime Video, YouTube, all there from the start. No Fire Stick, no HDMI cables, no extra apps. You connect Wi-Fi, open your platform, and press play. Where most budget projectors still use 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, CineX moves to Wi-Fi 6. That means faster screen mirroring and zero lag. And it's paired with Bluetooth 5.0, so connecting wireless headphones or a speaker feels instant. Even small touches make a huge difference, like auto keystone correction. On other projectors, you have to twist a knob to fix the angle. On CineX, it fixes itself the moment you set it down. Point it toward the wall, and it straightens automatically. Brightness and sound aside, the CineX just feels smarter. It's small enough to hold in one hand, light enough to travel with, and quiet enough to forget it's running. Fan noise sits around 30 decibels, less than most refrigerators, while many budget models scream above 45. You can actually watch a quiet scene without a buzz in the background, and it's convenient in the ways that matter. While those Amazon-style projectors take 2 to 3 weeks to arrive, CineX ships fast worldwide, usually within 5 to 7 days. It arrives with the correct plug for your country, ready to go right out of the box. You unbox it, plug it in, connect Wi-Fi, and you're watching in under 2 minutes. No adapters, no waiting, no guesswork. Now, let's be real. It's not built for direct sunlight, and the built-in speaker won't replace your soundbar. But that's the thing, CineX doesn't hide its limits. It's honest about what it is. A $69 projector that does almost everything you wish a cheap projector could actually do. That honesty is what makes it valuable, because value isn't about paying less. It's about getting more than you expected for what you paid. You could spend $900 on a Samsung Freestyle and still need a dark room, or spend $69 on a CineX that gives you 80% of that feel for less than a restaurant meal. That's real value. It's also why CineX doesn't feel like a typical budget gadget. It feels like a well-designed, practical device that finally makes sense. Watch movies on your ceiling, set it up on a balcony for movie night, mirror your phone during travel. It's simple, reliable, and fast. Everything cheap projectors were supposed to be, but never were. So if you've been scrolling through endless listings, wondering which under $100 projector actually delivers, the answer is simpler than it looks. Most of them sell a fantasy. The CineX sells function. And in 2025, where half the tech world is obsessed with bigger specs and louder marketing, a projector that just works feels like a breath of fresh air. The SimplifyTech CineX mini projector. Affordable, honest, and actually amazing. Because sometimes the smartest upgrade isn't the most expensive one. It's the one that finally gets the basics right.